Alright guys, how's it going? I hope 2023 is treating you well so far. I finally got a proper mic, so hopefully my audio is sounding extra crispy right now. So this year, I want to spend a lot more time on personal projects. In 2021, I started my project, What Makes You Happy, which is a series of portraits of people doing things that bring them joy, accompanied by a small piece of writing from each person explaining why they love it. In all honesty, I'd say it's one of the best things I've ever done. I've met so many new people through the project and I've made so many new friends. And most importantly, I've been really inspired, listening to people's stories. It's really nice to hear so much positivity in a world where we're constantly fed negative news by the media. So a few weeks ago, I picked up this copy of National Geographic magazine, and as I was reading through it, I felt really inspired by the fact that people that work for National Geographic, they get given assignments where they've got to go and document a person or a place or an event that's happening, and it made me really kind of want to go out and shoot something like that myself. As it's the start of the year, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to start setting myself a little challenge each month and go out and basically shoot a little mini assignment every month. I also thought that if I make this a little challenge, it means that people can kind of follow along with the challenge and maybe kind of go out and shoot it themselves as well. And also by posting it on YouTube, it kind of gives me accountability for doing it. It gives me a reason to kind of do it because I feel the pressure that if I don't do it, I'll look like a bit of an idiot after making this video. So yeah, it kind of means that I will actually go out and shoot it. Over the last couple of years, I've been really interested in the photo essays that get posted over on the Photographic Journal. These are little mini projects or single shoots that photographers can submit to the website, and each one has a small bio to go along with it. For example, 5 Days at the Fair by Chris Nesseth is a mini-series about a fairground in America during the pandemic, where half the people there are wearing masks and the other half are pushing conspiracy theories about COVID, and I think there's even one guy saying evolution is a lie. Anyway, no matter anyone's opinion on the subject, I love how these photos are going to be something that's going to be pretty crazy to look back in years to come. Harmony by Ozbarak is a mini-series about a man who is choosing to live sustainably in Israel. It's a series of environmental portraits of someone who's chose to live a life different to the majority of the population, and it's a lovely insight to alternative ways of living, told through a series of beautiful images. And finally, Kinetic by Jason Travis is simply a documentation of movement. It's a series of photos of a group of dancers based in Los Angeles, and these are some of the most creative dance photos I've ever seen. I'd love to take inspiration from National Geographic and the Photographic Journal, and at the beginning of each month I want to set myself a little challenge. So this could be either something like document a person's journey or document a group of people, for example like a brass band or something like that. I want to keep these fairly vague so that if anyone wants to follow along with the challenge, they're not going to find it too difficult to go out and find a story. For the first month, I'm going to set the assignment as documenting a place that you've never been before. So this could be either a village, a town, a city, it could be a building, it could just be somewhere where you put a map on a wall and you throw a dart at the wall, and wherever the dart lands, you've got to go to that place in your car and just take some photos of that place and just kind of try and find a story in that place, or just maybe just document it in a creative way. So the goal for the first month is to create a series of 10 images. These can be shot on film or digital or even your phone, it doesn't really matter. But I'm a big believer that if you set yourself limitations for something, it makes you more creative. So for the first month, I'm going to say you got to shoot it on one camera and one lens only. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter what you're shooting on. At the end of the day, the story should be the main focus of the images. If you want to post them on Instagram at the end of the month, you can use the hashtag docassignment23, and that way anyone doing the project can keep up to date with other people doing the project. You can either just post the photos, or you can write a little bio about kind of what it is, why you shot them photos, or I don't know, maybe if you're telling the story of a person, you could get a quote from them. Overall, I'm really excited to just get out and shoot some kind of things for myself. I feel like last year I spent a lot of time catching up on work. I maybe left editing jobs a little bit too long and then got a huge backlog of stuff to edit. So I didn't really kind of get a lot of time to go out and shoot stuff for myself. So yeah, I think it'd be really nice to just go out and take some photos for myself, really. I hope some people come along for the journey. I hope that it inspires you to kind of go out and with your camera yourself and find some stories. And yeah, I'll do another video at the beginning of next month with the challenge for February and show you some of my photos that I took this month. Please hit the subscribe button, it really helps the channel, and hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.